Well, everybody, what a year it has been. So in the past year, there's a lot of things that have happened for this channel. For one, it's been a year of posting weekly content twice weekly in order to help enrich you guys' lives, add more stuff to your life that you can just, make fun of, learn from, just have a good old laugh at. Whatever your fancy may be. We've hit 10,000 subscribers, which was a massive milestone. We still haven't gotten that stupid play button yet that YouTube said they were going to send me, so where is that? I bet you anything they stopped making them because it cost them too much money. We got fully monetized, which was something that was really wild and it wasn't something I thought that was going to happen that year. And with all this stuff that's just been happening, I've had a lot of thinking going on, and one thing I did want to do is just come on here and say thank you guys. You see that? Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. Thank you so much. But where to now? And I'm sure you guys are probably wondering, what does he mean by that? I'm having a little bit of a crisis going on here, guys. See, don't get me wrong. I love doing the drum reviews and it's great, but I want to do stuff other than the drum reviews for a couple different reasons. So for one, the drum reviews are great, but I feel like that if that's going to be the only content that I make, it's going to get really stale after a while, and that's not something I necessarily want. I'd rather have something else added onto my content and have the drum reviews happen less often, so that way I can help to expand a little bit, maybe make my content a little bit more varied, and overall just improve the quality of my channel and help enrich you guys' lives in a little bit of a different way. Secondarily, the drum reviews don't make a lot of money, and that's not my primary focus into making the videos, although I will say I would like to make these videos a little bit more worth my time, just because it does take a lot of time and effort to make these videos, because I have to take a whole day off of work in order to actually, film a whole bunch of them in a giant chunk and then, edit them throughout the weeks, release them to you guys and all that. It takes a lot of effort in order to do that, and then working a full-time job, having a band on top of that, and still working out 3 times a week. It's very hard to find time to myself just to have some fun and whatnot, so it takes a lot of effort, and I'd at least like to, get a little bit of compensation from it, more than just 10 cents a video, because it's not really that much money because of copyright claims. So ultimately my big question is, what should I do? I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place here, because I want to do something that's a little bit more fun, but I also want to keep my content music focused as well, and music related, just because that's just generally the focus of my channel. Now, again, I'm not I would like to, maybe do some discussion videos and whatnot where we just talk about some things. Here's the thing, right? I'm not like Tank the Tech, where I have like a bunch of tour experience and stuff like that and just, a bunch of stuff to talk about there. I barely have any experience as far as any stuff like that is concerned. When it comes to metal news, I'm not a huge metal news guy. I don't like, metal being my lifestyle. Metal's a music genre that I enjoy, but it's not necessarily a lifestyle that I live. Not everything I do is based or revolving around metal. It's not that at all. I like other things. I do other things with my life. It's just metal is just an aspect of it that I enjoy and that I'd like to, make a little bit of money off of, just because it's something fun that I like. So with that in mind, what are some video ideas that you would like to see coming from the channel? You can drop your comments down below. Just, let me know what you guys think. I'm taking down a bunch of suggestions. Before you guys comment though, I am eventually going to be working on doing drum covers and drum playthroughs and stuff like that. We just need to get a good microphone set up for it, and I'm trying to save up my money, a little bit of money off to the side in order to buy a really good drum microphone setup, a really high quality one, so that way we can start out the gate really well. So we're going to try and save up our money, bite the bullet, a little bit more head on the first time around, and then we'll, make it worth it then. But other than anything like that, what kind of content would you guys like to see? Because I'd like to hear you guys' opinions on it, since you guys are important to me, you matter, you help put me to where I am today. Ultimately, it is up to you guys, because you guys watch the channel what you guys want to watch, so go ahead and just let me know in the comments below. And then I have a few announcements. There is going to be some changes that are happening. Eventually here, I am going to post some band playthroughs, as far as like guitar playthroughs and all that, on the channel of some different songs that my band's going to be releasing. My band is also going to be releasing an album soon. We're going to be announcing that eventually here, once we get the album all finished up in the recording process. So be sure you stay tuned for that. That's going to be pretty darn sick. What I'm deciding to do is now, in the beginning, starting in 2024, the last Monday of every month, I want to make it so that way we're doing a special video, where the week prior, or 2 weeks prior or whatnot, I release a post on my community page where I ask you guys to ask me all of your questions that you got. Viewers' comments, questions and answers, all that jazz. Because I want to have one video on a Monday, last Monday of every month, to be able to answer you guys' questions that you got for me, answer your comments, reply to your comments and whatnot. Just do it in a nice long form video so that way I can interact a little more personally with you guys. Because yeah, I can just text out my responses on here on the phone and it's great, but it's not the same thing. There's a lot of things that can't be conveyed over text that you can't convey over, an actual, face-to-face message. With that being said, what would you guys like to see for January's Q&A video? Go ahead and drop your comments and questions down below. Hey guys, this is Nick coming in from the editing with just a quick note, just to make this a little less hectic on this first Q&A and on the Q&As going forward. Whenever you have a question or anything like that, preface your question with Q&A Monday, and then whatever your question is. If you do it that way, it makes it a little easier for me to search, so that way I can find it and filter out all the comments just to find all the Q&A questions. So again, preface your questions with Q&A Monday, and then whatever your question is, and then I will be glad to get to them on the Monday Q&As. Thank you guys. Go ahead and let those comments and questions fly. We're going to see you in that next video. And other than that, we got a couple other big video projects that are coming along the way soon once I can get a little more free time away from the day job to, actually focus on filming those and getting those out there. I think it's going to be pretty darn sick. But with all that being said, y'all, once again, thank you guys. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be where I'm at today now with this, and I am more than thrilled to be here because it certainly is a very surreal thing that has happened. I didn't think I was going to hit 10,000 subs within a year. That was absolutely crazy. Almost 11,000 now, which is pretty darn nuts. You guys are helping to make this a reality, so, this dream a reality. So I want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. What an absolute pleasure it is to be able to make these videos for you guys and help make your guys' lives a little bit less boring. So thank you all for tuning in for these. I generally hope you do like these videos. Go ahead and drop your comments down below. What video ideas you think I should make. Drop your questions and all that. I will see you guys in the next video. So cheers, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Take care and have a good one.